नमस्कार दोस्तों, आइए अनुभवों से सीखने की इस मुहिम में आज हम मिलते हैं आईएफडब्ल्यू टेक्नो क्रिएशंस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड के सीईओ करण गर्ग से, जिन्होंने कम उम्र में एक कंपनी शुरू करने के अपने सपने की दिशा में काम करना शुरू किया और अपनी दृढ़ता और समर्पण के माध्यम से एक समृद्ध व्यवसाय स्थापित कर दिखाया। दोस्तों, टेक्नोलॉजी से डरने की बजाय इन्होंने इसे ही अपना मित्र बना लिया और इसी में ढूंढ लिए सफलता के रास्ते। दोस्तों, व्यवसाय शुरू करने, खुद की कंपनी स्थापित करने के लिए इन्होंने खूब मेहनत की, दिन रात एक कर दिए और इनकी इसी मेहनत का सफल परिणाम आज हम सभी के समक्ष है। सफलता से पहले ये जिस संघर्ष के दौर से गुजरे वह भी किसी से छिपा नहीं। पिता एक बैंक मैनेजर थे और माँ एक शिक्षिका थी। जी हाँ, एक सर्विस क्लास फैमिली से होने के नाते बिजनेस शुरू करना इनके लिए काफी चुनौतीपूर्ण था, लेकिन इस चुनौती को स्वीकार कर ये आगे बढ़े और धीरे धीरे बिजनेस में अपने पैर जमा लिए और आज अपनी कंपनी को एक सफल मुकाम पर पहुंचाए हैं। दोस्तों, आइए इनके बिजनेस की सफलता के बारे में और इनके अनुभवों एवं उपलब्धियों के बारे में और विस्तार से जानने के लिए हम सीधा मुलाकात करते हैं इनसे और सुनते हैं पूरी कहानी इनकी अपनी जुबानी।
Hi, my name is Karan Garg. I am the CEO of IFW Techno Creations Private Limited. It's a 20 years old business that we are doing from Udaipur, and today we have a proud portfolio of more than 1000 clients from all over India. Mainly all our clients are from the domestic market of India. We do website development, e-commerce projects, digital marketing campaigns for all of our clients, and we also do work in the education sector with our ERP solutions for Indian schools, colleges and universities. So when it comes to digital marketing, the first thing that we focus on is the brand and what kind of brand value that they are having. So every digital marketer wants that the brand should be an amazing brand with a lot of potential and a lot of audience, so that they can generate a lot of content and engagement for that particular brand on social media. So branding is very important. If you are not having the correct branding, the correct messaging, the correct logo, color combination, styling for your brand, you can infuse a lot of budgets on promotions, but it will not go in the right way to your target audience. So correct branding is very important. Following correct brand guidelines is very important. And yes, you need a guidance of an expert if you have to, but make sure that when you enter into the field of digital marketing for your brand promotion, your branding has to be correct. Post-COVID and post-Geo in India, the digital spectrum, the internet penetration, as we all know, has completely changed. And there are so many users, almost everybody is an internet user now everywhere. So in this kind of environment, the new wave of AI, artificial intelligence, which has come into the digital spectrum has really shaken up the entire ecosystem. So what is AI? What is artificial intelligence for digital marketing? Basically, it's the use of tools like ChatGPT and a lot more other tools that help you to generate content quickly, in a very structured way, in a very amazing way, which normally a human being, if they do that activity, they will need a lot of time and research. So that is the advantage of AI. Many people say that because of AI, a lot of jobs will go away, a lot of people will not be required, but it's not like that. That was said earlier in the days when computers came to India or to the businesses and everywhere, that computers will come and all the jobs will go away. That is the same concept as sometimes people say in AI also, but it is not like that. If you want to grow fast in this current time, you have to use AI tools. If you don't use the AI tools which are good for your business, you will then lag behind. So there is no fear that you have to, you should not be fearful about AI, but you have to make friendship with AI tools which can help you to grow fast, which will help you to reduce your time and effort and do things very quickly for your business. So if I can give you some 2-3 best examples of AI, let's say take example that if you want to draft letters or business contracts or memorandums or anything like that, all those things can be done amazingly by using AI tools. And many tools are free of cost right now, and there are some paid tools also which can give you amazing facilities to create images, videos also through AI. So this field is growing, and in the days to come it will explode like anything, and if you do friendship with AI, you will be growing fast. So currently if in your business, in your work, in your professional life, if you are not using or not friendly with any kind of AI tools, then you are lacking something. As a business and IT growth consultant, what I feel that these days what happens with business owners is that everybody is into the wave of starting businesses, entrepreneurship, starters, being a founder of a company or being a co-founder of a company. All these are very amazing words and amazing things to do. And it is very easy to start business in the current times. The only bigger problem is that how do you sustain a business? If your idea clicks in the market in the first 6 months, 1 year, how do you sustain it? Because sustaining a business and growing it on a long-term basis is the biggest challenge that every business owner faces. Here comes the consultants and people who help you in planning and strategizing what you are doing wrong. So in every area of your business, whether it is your branding, your social media presence, your internal operations of your business like sales, marketing, HR, in every field, you need a lot of technology tools which can help you to grow your business in a systematic way. So automation in your business is very important. Don't depend on the old way of doing businesses, because there will be some competitor who will use AI, who will use digital marketing, who will use automation techniques and grow very fast and beat you in the competition. So learn these tools. These things are not expensive. These things are not something that you cannot understand. So don't fear technology at all. Hire good consultants, have good people around you who can guide you that how you can scale up your business by using these tools. So I'll give you a very good example. You have seen that there are so many aggregator platforms in every field around us. If you are having a small restaurant, you can scale up your business by going on cloud, by using platforms like Swiggy and Zomato and increase your sales. If you are doing some kind of business in e-commerce, if you are doing something in retail business and you want to grow fast, you want to spread your products all over India or all over the world, use e-commerce tools. If you cannot invest in e-commerce websites or building your own websites, there are a lot of aggregator platforms like Meesho, like Amazon, Flipkart and all, where you can put those products and then grow your business. So use all these technology tools as much as you can to grow fast. And it is very important that you should have a planning and goal setting for your business also, because sometimes what happens with business people is that years pass by and they get stuck up because they don't have certain targets and numbers in front of them. So plan your business in such a way that how much of sales you want to grow, how much of profit you want to earn, all these numbers should be planned very in advance for a 1 year to 3 year to 5 year plan, and keep on upgrading this plan with the discussion with your own team members, with your consultants, and plan it in a very structured way so that you can grow in a proper way. Otherwise, a lot of time will be get over and you will be getting stuck up at the same place. So if you have good goals, you will grow fast. And when you are not growing fast, you will understand that you are missing something. And that is when many consultants come into the picture who can help you. So I am completely a person from Udaipur, but I was born in Ajmer. And since last at the age of 4 years, I came to Udaipur. My parents shifted to Udaipur, and since then my schooling happened in St. Paul's, Udaipur, and my college was BN College. I am a commerce person, and before commerce I was in 11th class in Kota, because 11th and 12th I did from science. But one interesting thing which happened with a lot of people, but it happened with me also, that from science I shifted to commerce because personally I was not a very people's person and a practical person. So science was something that was not very friendly to me, and I was not able to understand so much in science. So that experience of Kota told me very well that this is not the line I want to go into. So I shifted to commerce, and that is how the world of commerce and business came into my life, and that is how I started into business. My personal role models around 10 years ago were always two people, Bill Gates and Dhirubhai Ambani. And I would not like to tell you the reason for that. You obviously know why those people can be a role model for somebody in business or in IT business. But since last 10 years, the things have really changed. Today, every week, we see somebody new in the market who is doing so much amazing work that we feel that, okay, we should also do something like this. So there are so much of innovations happening right now that we have to learn from them. So I suggest that you can have old classic role models, but the times have changed. They were in a different time zone. We are now in a very different time zone. So have some role models but keep on changing them. I keep on changing and getting inspired by new people in business and IT all the time. So I'm very much fascinated by the concept of cred. I am very much fascinated by the concept of Zerodha and their founders. These are the companies who have just disrupted a lot of things. I am very much fascinated by the founder of Zomato, who has really changed the spectrum of food deliveries and food tech business all over India. So these are the new role models that I have currently in my mind. So I started my business when I was in the first year of my college with my first project of a professional website that I built from my own hands. And since then, there is one quote which is always very close to me, and I would say that I never found something different or better quote than this for me personally. And that quote is, "There is no genius without a touch of madness." So if you feel that you are a genius, or you see a genius, and there will be some kind of madness in that genius also. So yeah, that's my favorite quote. At the age of 40 years, I feel that it's a new phase of business that I am personally entering into as per the current times, which are changing so fast. Since last 20 years, I was into the business line with my company. But the way that I see the next coming 5 years and 10 years, they will be really very different and very innovative. I am from a family background which is of service class people. My father retired recently from a bank manager's job, and my mother retired a few years ago from a teaching job. She was a school teacher. So from a family like that to start a business is always very challenging. So that is the biggest challenge that I faced. But I always feel one thing, that if you are very clear about your thought process and what you want to do in your life, your parents are the first people who you have to convince that you are on the right track. If you cannot convince your parents about what you want to do in your life, how will you be able to convince the whole world about your idea or about what you want to do? So your parents love you very much, and they are the most important people in your life. So you can easily convince them. And parents, if initially even my parents were not keen on going into the business line, but when they see the passion with which you are doing what you are doing, then they start supporting you in whatever you are doing. So that is how my life in business began. For my company, the biggest achievement that we feel is not about the number of clients or number of projects that we are doing. The most satisfying and biggest achievement that what we have in our business is that from Udaipur, we started a technology-based company. From Udaipur, we developed an indigenous product, which is our flagship product of our company. It is an ERP solution, basically, but it's for schools, colleges, and universities in India, because the working of Indian education system is very different from other countries. So we developed a system which is a common software, basically a ERP solution which can be used in any school, college, and university structure. So it has been designed from Udaipur, from people of Udaipur, and we are really proud of that around more than 10 lakh students are using that particular product from all over India. We have 100 plus implementations of that particular product in different universities, schools. In Udaipur also, we have a lot of engineering colleges, medical colleges, schools, and universities who are using these kind of products. So that is the biggest achievement, that we feel that we didn't only do work for our clients, but we developed a product which can help them to scale up and make their operations easy. And for any IT company, developing a product and selling it as a product is always a very big thing. And we researched a lot. We have already almost spent our last 15 years researching and developing that particular product, and it's doing wonders in the market. So that is the biggest achievement that we feel as a company that we have. The biggest skill that anybody needs in our business or in any business is that you have to be curious and you have to be interested in that field. If you are not curious about things, it is very difficult in the current way of working in and the current times that you can scale up or go further. So you have to be very curious. You have to be very clear that, especially in technology, I say always to any young person or anybody new recruit that comes to our team, that if you every day you will be getting some new terms, new concepts, and which are very new to you in this industry. Don't sleep at night till you don't just read something about that what is that new word, what is that new term, what is that new concept that has come into the industry that you are not aware of. You can master it later, but at least the basics of those terms should be clear to you. So if you let's say hear a word like big data, or if you hear a word like, let's say, cryptocurrency, or anything, any word, new word that comes to your mind which you have heard for the first time, don't sleep at night before you read something about that word, and that is the curiosity you should have to grow in this industry. So whenever this question comes up that are you somebody is a born leader or you develop leadership, I always say that it all depends, do you want to be a leader? Because in my definition, if you want to be a leader, then everything gets sorted and you will be seen as a leader. Because leaders, I feel, are people who have an agenda, and for achieving that agenda, they need the support of certain number of people. So whether it be in business, in your professional life, or in politics or any field, if you want to be seen as a leader is always somebody who has a definite goal or agenda in his mind, and that is how they gather people around them to achieve that agenda. So if you have very clear agenda in your mind, it doesn't matter that are you a born leader or you are learning leadership. That goal and that agenda will drive you towards leadership, and people around you, the people who are supporting that agenda, will definitely see you as the leader because you are leading the flag of that particular agenda. So that is how I define leadership. So if you are planning to start a business right now, don't start a business just because it is a fancy or a sexy term. Start a business if you really want to solve a problem. So first thing is for businesses to identify the correct problem, and the problem has to be really big. If you are solving a very small problem, your business will always be very slow and small. If you are solving a bigger problem for maximum number of people, then you will be able to scale it up in the future also and create an impact. So if you are into want to become an entrepreneur, you want to start something, make sure that you identify a bigger problem to be solved. Otherwise, just keep on waiting till you get the perfect idea. And that starting point of any business should be that idea should be so fascinating to you that you can't sleep at night without starting it. So if you are feeling that the idea is not good or the idea needs improvement, then please have patience. There is no hurry. It's not that just after your college you have to start a business. You can start a business after 40 years of your life also, after a great professional life also. Whenever you want to start, the only thing is that, and whenever you will start a business, you will be starting a business on the basis of your past experiences and what you have learned in your life till that particular time. So use that in your business idea, in your business plan and everything, but make sure that you start when you have a clear idea that, okay, this is the best time to start this business and I cannot wait more for this idea. To all the viewers who are listening to this video, I personally would like to add one point in this video and end this with this particular message that to all the business owners, please think big and think fast, because the world is changing very fast. The ideas and plans that you are making today will be irrelevant after 2 years because the market will change, the dynamics will change, the way of doing things will change. So think fast and think big. What I feel is that India has around more than 200 great cities. We always hear this thing that 100 smart cities, but I feel that India has more than 200 very good cities. And every city of India has the potential to throw a multinational brand worldwide. That is the scale and power that our Indians have. So just imagine, right now there are just around 30 to 40 companies whose name are globally recognized. You can say Tata, or let's say some automobile companies or some IT companies. Their names are very popular all over the world or in many countries. But just imagine if 200 cities of India throw up 200 brands worldwide, then what will be the scale and of our economy, what will be the growth of our country. So think fast and think big. That is the message. Make technology your friend. Don't fear technology. जिस भी एज में आप अभी हैं, जो भी लेवल पे आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, जो भी लेवल पे आप अपनी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में हैं या बिजनेस में हैं, नई चीज़ों को सीखना जारी रखिए, कभी भी उसको रुकने मत दीजिए. जो अभी समय चल रहा है उसके अंदर अगर आप थोड़ा भी पीछे रहे नई चीज़ों के साथ में दोस्ती करने में या सीखने में, तो आप पीछे रह जाएंगे. सो सीखते रहिए, नई चीज़ों पर रिसर्च करते रहिए, लर्न करते रहिए. आज वो ज़माना आ गया है जब हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि मुझे ये चीज़ नहीं पता. आप बस ये कह सकते हैं कि ये चीज़ मुझे अभी नहीं पता, थोड़ा वक्त दीजिए, मैं आपके पास में आंसर के साथ होऊंगा. सो ज़माना बदल गया है, वक्त बदल गया है. कुछ भी सीखने के लिए और समझने के लिए हमारे पास में एम्पल रिसोर्सेज और हेल्प ऑनलाइन और ऑफलाइन अवेलेबल है. सो this is the last message to all the viewers who are listening to this and viewing me right now on this video. Thank you. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
दोस्तों, आज हमने जाना IFW टेक्नो क्रिएशंस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड के CEO करण गर्ग के अनुभवों के बारे में। ऐसी ही प्रेरक कहानियां रोजाना सुनने के लिए आप हमारे चैनल को जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन जरूर दबाएं। साथ ही कहानी को लाइक, कमेंट और शेयर करना ना भूलें। अब आप भी बन जाइए भारत की प्रोफेशनल कम्युनिटी की आवाज और सुनाओ अपनी कहानी, बनाओ अपनी पहचान की इस मुहिम से जुड़कर अपने जीवन के अनुभवों, करियर यात्रा, उत्पादों एवं सेवाओं के पीछे की वास्तविक कहानी से देशवासियों को प्रेरित करें और अपनी एक नई पहचान बनाएं। Tell your story, inspire and build your brand with the power of video. जय हिंद, जय भारत।